Hello and welcome to the 30-day energy boost. So I'm so excited to launch this. I'm really excited about it, mostly between you and me, because I need to work on this too, and I'm excited for the accountability. So each week I will also be doing this with all of you. So today we are going to start by talking about tip number 1, sleep. Now, before I get going, let me preface this by saying, have you downloaded your ebook yet? So the workbook, which is really pretty, y'all, look at this. I put so much time into this. It's really pretty. I put pictures on all the pages and everything. I wanted to make it good. If you go to Erdman-Luntz.com/energy, you can get this. You'll get access to this. Excuse me. Plus, you will also be eligible for all the giveaways that I'm going to be doing. For those of you doing this live with me, I have giveaways. Those of you who are doing it later, you're still going to get good stuff out of it. All right? So let's talk about sleep. Wouldn't more sleep be great? I think that would be amazing. You know, and I think one of the most powerful things we can do is when we're on vacation or when we have a little bit of freedom to sleep as much as we can every single night and just get ourselves caught up, because I do think we're all behind and sleep deprived, and figure out how much sleep we actually need. How much sleep do we need? Studies say somewhere between 6 and 9 hours is what adults need. Now, I actually find I'm 9 to 10, but that's when my adrenals are definitely running low. So you might need less than that. I might need less than that if I'm really in a healthy state. But I think more is tricky. Getting more sleep can be tricky. I think we all feel a little bit trapped in our schedule. I know I talk to a lot of people and don't feel like it's within our control to have more sleep. So what we're going to talk about this week is actually getting better quality sleep. So getting more bang out of your hour, more bang out of your buck, so to speak. So what I wanted to share with you, though, first, before we get into the tips, is a little something that you might want to consider for yourself, is making sure you are getting the right hours of sleep for you. So we all have different rhythms to our life, and you might find you do better if you go to sleep early and get up early, or go to sleep late and get up late. I personally am an early to bed, early to rise kind of person. This week we had this big event and I went to bed at 2 o'clock one morning, which is really rare for me. And I slept till 10. I got 8 hours of sleep and I was groggy all day long. It was just the wrong hours for my system. And if I instead go to bed at 9:30 and wake up at 4 in the morning, get less sleep, I feel great. It's a big difference for me. So figuring that out for you. In Ayurvedic medicine, the hours before midnight are, I think it's even midnight or even 2 a.m. count for double. And I find that's really true for me. So if you go to bed at 10 to midnight is 2 hours. Some studies say 2 a.m. But I go to midnight. That's 4 hours of sleep, the value of it. So pay attention to that for yourself. Figure out what are your best hours. Now, I will also challenge you, if you think you're a night owl, and you might be, but you also might be someone who's just extra stimulated by all the lights and the technology. And if we stay up past 10 or 10:30, somewhere in that range of time, we actually get a second wind that is an adrenalized second wind. So that late night could actually be extra stimulants that are affecting us. Okay, so I just lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. So we're talking about sleep. So the lights are extra stimulant for us, and we're staying up past that second wind time, and we're in an adrenalized state. So we're not in a true awake state. We're actually in an adrenalized state. So pay attention to that for yourself. I know for me, if I'm not in bed with the lights out by 10:30, I start to get revved up and it gets harder for me to sleep. So if we're talking better quality sleep, that becomes really important. Okay, so let's talk our 4 tips. Y'all ready? The first tip is creating a bedtime ritual. So that means something you do before bed every night, or at least most nights. Those of you who've been following me for a while know whenever I say every night, I mean 5, or every day, 5 times out of the past 7 days. Life happens. You occasionally have times when you aren't going to be able to do whatever it is, and then you're not going to get so down on yourself, right? It doesn't affect you as much when you don't expect every single night. So plan on every 7 days a week, expect 5. So a bedtime ritual is just a series of activities you do right before bed that help calm your mind and calm your body. Now, the benefit of this is we are habitual beings. So the more we do it, the more in the habit we are of doing it, which helps us relax, right? It's like your body and mind go, oh, that's right. It's time to relax. It's time to go to sleep. So, and the next night it gets even stronger, and then it's even more and even more. So the key to a bedtime ritual is figuring out what you want to do, how much time you have, and what time you want to get started, and deciding these things in advance. So figure out what time you actually want the lights out. Personally, I want the lights out by 10:30 for sure. That's like between 10 and 10:30, even better. By 10:30 for sure. I also want about 30 minutes of calming, unwinding time. So I like to start that at 9:30. Now that really helps because you need to plan ahead. When you're making changes in your life, you got to plan ahead, and you want to be very specific. The more specific you are, the easier it is for you to actually accomplish it and not create that mental game of, well, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I don't have to do it yet. And then all of a sudden you've run out of time. So say, for me, I'm going to say it's 9:30 is when I'm going to begin. Okay. Then what am I going to do in that time? And some ideas are a great cup of tea, journaling, a little bit of yoga, maybe do some meditation. I love this time to communicate with my husband. My husband and I have great talks at night for sure. Taking a bath. Bath is really great too because it helps when your body heats up. As it cools down, it actually becomes tired. And then you can throw in some Epsom salts too, and the magnesium gets absorbed through your skin, and that helps you sleep. You can add some essential oils to those salts, which make it even more calming. It's a very powerful tool for bedtime. Okay, so figure out the time you're going to start, how much time you're going to do it, and what you're going to do during that time. Okay? That's tip number 1, bedtime ritual. Tip number 2 is yoga. Oh, come on, y'all. You knew it was coming up, right? You knew I was going to mention yoga. So doing something, but here's the thing. It doesn't even have to be right before bed, okay? If you do yoga in the morning or in the afternoon, anytime you're doing yoga, what it does is it helps your body function more optimally. Our bodies are meant to sleep, right? We're meant to have really great quality sleep. It's the stress and the stimulation and the foods we eat, things that affect our sleep, things that are affecting our sleep. If we do yoga in the morning, it's going to help you sleep at night. If you do yoga in the middle of the afternoon, it's going to help you sleep at night. So it's going to sharpen your nervous system. It actually makes it a little bit more resilient, a little stronger, so you handle stress better and you're going to sleep better. Now, I will say, as part of this series, I will be sharing with you a bedtime yoga series that I created for the holiday self-care series. So I will share that with you. It's actually 4 poses I did in bed, in my own bed, in my PJs. So I will share that with you so it can become part of your bedtime ritual. I'll also share with you a few poses that you can do. Just pick one and it'll make a difference, really. Number 3, technology. Let's talk technology. Our screens, whether it's our phone, iPad, computer, TV, if it's far away, doesn't affect us in quite the same way, but it affects us because a couple of reasons. One, it stimulates the brain artificially, okay? So it keeps you going when the body is naturally beginning to slow down. So when it gets dark out, the body is actually programmed to begin to slow down and move into a restful place. Screens keep us stimulated. And the second thing is they actually keep your brain stimulated in a very unhealthy way. Now, add to that, if you are doing work-related things that are causing you stress, then you have that additional stimulation. Right now you're feeling stressed on top of that stimulation for your brain. So I recommend at least 60 minutes before you turn out the light that you're off your technology. Now, I personally find I need more like 90 minutes. And in fact, some studies say up to 120 minutes off of your screen. You're also clearing the electromagnetic energy from your body. So you're getting that out of your system as well. Being in front of that screen, that is so unhealthy, and it also keeps you awake. Now, I will also add that I need to actually shut my computer down and put my phone into the drawer where we keep our electronics, where we charge everything up in the other room. So that helps me. Otherwise, I feel like that computer is still calling me, come work on me. And I'll think of something I need to do, and I think, oh, I could just do it really quickly. And if the computer's off, it's like, oh, forget it. The computer's already off. I'm not going to bother doing it, which is great. And then I just write it down and take care of it the next day. Technology is tip number 3, getting off your technology. Now, tip number 4 are some Young Living essential oil products. So Young Living is my product partner. I love it because there are so many products that are amazing, and I'm going to share with you 7 products that are will help with your sleep. Now, what's so great about these products is they actually support your body to do what it's supposed to do, okay? So they support your body to work at its optimal level. So we're going to start with some of the essential oil infused products, and then we'll move into the essential oils that I recommend. So the first one is Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red is Young Living's antioxidant drink. It is crazy amazing. I am telling you, it's amazing. I do 2 to 4 ounces every single day. I sleep great. Antioxidants help the body function at a more optimal level. They support every single system in the body. They're amazing. And when all you need to do is drink a little bit, you could sleep better. It's definitely worth it. And you're going to see this comes up with pretty much every tip as we go through this whole series. The next 2 products, these are products that I recommend having both on your shelf because you'll need them for different reasons. The first is Sleep Essence, and the second one is ImmuPro. I know you can't really see them. My light is really bright, but trust me, that's what they say. So both of them contain melatonin, which is the hormone for sleep. That's the hormone that helps you get into that deeper REM state where your body can begin to regenerate. It's really good for the body. Now, Sleep Essence also contains essential oils that support the body's nervous system. So this is particularly helpful if you're experiencing sleep disturbances because of stress or so much going on in your life. You're just kind of always running and it's hard to shut down and relax and get into a deeper state of sleep. So it also contains lavender, vetiver, and valerian. I'm going to talk about those in a moment, but you can take them internally and that helps support the body to get in deeper sleep. Now, not meant to be taken every night. Neither are meant to be taken every night. I take this nightly for up to 7 to 10 nights when life has just got me busy and I've thrown off my natural cycle. I also will take it periodically when I just feel like today was really busy. I'm not feeling like I'm going to get into a deeper sleep. I grab one. Now, ImmuPro, on the other hand, ImmuPro is full of antioxidants. The base of ImmuPro is the Ningxia Red I just mentioned, okay? So it's got antioxidants, so it's going to help you that way. It also contains immune-supporting products, such as reishi mushrooms, and also some, other mushrooms as well. And Native Americans use mushrooms to support the body's natural immunity. It also contains immune-supporting minerals such as calcium, zinc, selenium, and copper. So this is really great when you feel like, when life has you really busy and you feel like your immune system could use a little bit of love. This helps you get into that deeper REM sleep, that deeper sleep where your immune system naturally kicks into gear and actually helps do something for yourself, right? Because that's when your nervous system does stuff. When you're in a really deep sleep, it kind of comes online, shall we say, and does its regenerative work. This helps you get into that sleep, and then there's a little something in there that helps that immune system do its job. I love to travel with this. I travel with it every time I travel, because whenever I travel, whether by plane or car, whatever, your immune system gets a little bit challenged. Plus, I never sleep well the first few nights when I'm away. So I take that, and then I know I'm getting lots of support. All right, 4 oils I love for sleep. Lavender. Lavender comes in Young Living starter kits. This would come if you're going to get yourself started this month. Lavender is amazing. It's known for its calming factor, right? Spraying on your pillow, putting it in your diffuser, putting on your feet, whatever. This is amazing. The next one is cedarwood. Cedarwood is great if you're a thinker. So if it's your thinking that keeps you up at night, hello, this is my challenge. I wake up at 4 in the morning and all my demons come out. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you do not do your best thinking at that time, right? This is full of sesquiterpenes. Sesquiterpenes are a compound that oxygenate the brain. So it's really lovely to support brain health. I just put a drop right on my brain stem, and I'm telling you, I do it before I go to bed. And at 4 a.m. when I wake up, I go right back to sleep. It's fabulous. Now the other 2 oils that I wanted to share, vetiver and valerian. Vetiver is earth in a bottle. This is so grounding, incredibly grounding. If you happen to be someone with a lot of air factor in you, so there's a lot of thoughts, a lot of things going on, so it's really hard to get yourself to relax, this is amazing. It is so viscous, you can't really get it out, drip it out of the bottle. You have to take the cover off and use a dropper. I find sometimes you can get a drop out, but it's tough. It's amazing. It's great to put on your feet to help you ground, to get a better, better night's sleep. Valerian is an incredible plant that helps support your nervous system. So I used to drink valerian tea all the time. It would give me a great night's sleep because stress can definitely affect me. Now, I will tell you, it smells like sweat socks. I am not sugarcoating this baby, and you can probably imagine drinking it as tea. It was nasty. I used to have to keep it in a sealed jar because it would just smell up my kitchen. Now, when you're using essential oils, you are not using perfume. Okay, you're not going to like the aroma of everything, but you're still going to need it. This is what I tell people. Put a roll-on on this, roll it on your feet, and put on socks. I guarantee sleep will never be the same. It's so amazing. It's just a really great oil. Okay, guys, let's go over really quickly. Let's recap. First one, create a bedtime ritual. That's what I'm working on, okay? I want y'all to commit to at least one. We're going to be talking about each of the tips coming up this week, 1 a day, so you can really think about it. You're going to commit to something by Friday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you're going to commit to doing one thing, okay? Now, mine's bedtime ritual. I've been working on this for a long time. I really am ready to create one that really helps support me. So, bedtime ritual. The second one is yoga. Doing yoga at some point during the day. Feel free to make it part of your bedtime ritual. Then you get a 2-fer. How awesome is that? Number 3, technology. Being mindful to get off your technology a minimum of 60 minutes before you turn off the light. Probably more like 90 to 120, but a minimum of 60. And the 4th is experimenting with Young Living products. Now, if you haven't started with Young Living products, I would love to help you take the next step. Message me and I will personally bring you into my community. I'm inviting 10 people to join this month because I like to give personalized, highly exquisite customer care. So I want to personally help you make sure that you get what you need to help with whatever it is that you need. All right, guys, so this is going to help you get deeper sleep. Isn't that amazing? Can you imagine better quality sleep? Just wrap your head around feeling good in the morning, feeling energized when you wake up and throughout the day. So I hope this helps ignite your life, and to step into your extraordinary life, I really want to give you the energy to take that next step into your extraordinary life. Join me all week right here. Grab your workbook, LauraErdman-Luntz.com/energy, and I can't wait to hear your stories. Post below whatever it is that you learned, or comment below. I want to hear what you learned from this video, and if you have any additional ideas to share, for other people. Let's inspire each other. Have a great day, everyone.